The ride will be located near the middle of the parcel, adjacent to the main structure, away from the road and nearby properties and buildings. In the event of a catastrophic occurrence, the ride would collapse within the property, as shown by the dashed circle around the ride. This is a view of an existing drop tower in Michigan. This is the exact ride that will be built. This is a more detailed view of the structure of the ride. The ride is 130 feet and 3 inches in height, and a special use permit for 135 feet gives them additional room to work with as they install the ride. The drop tower can seat up to 4 people, while the swing component can have up to 2 riders. The ride will be open daily from Memorial Day in May to Labor Day in September. From September to May, it would be primarily open on weekends. The ride cannot be seen from the Rappahannock River, and the applicant's engineer has provided a series of renderings showing that, which I'll cover next. Most importantly, the ride is subject to multiple inspections. The ride must be designed by a Virginia licensed professional engineer, must take into account strong winds and other stress factors. The soils of the site, the concrete base, and the steel components are all subject to inspections. A third-party amusement device inspector must inspect the ride. It must also be inspected annually, at least once a year, and further inspected during the ride's open season. This diagram shows 6 different sight lines that were used to ensure that the ride cannot be seen from the Rappahannock River. Next. These first two sight lines are taken from the west. As you can see, the cliffs along the river prevent the ride from being seen in this area. Next. The third and fourth sight lines are taken from the northern bend of the river. Next. Again, at these sites, the steep cliffs block the view of the tower. And finally, the fifth and sixth sight lines are taken from the eastern half of the river. Point number 6 was over 2 miles from the ride location. Again, at these sites, the steep cliffs block the view of the tower.
This will add some additional fun at Funland. As you all may know, Funland has been in business at Central Park for over 25 years. And quite honestly, the entertainment venues in the city of Fredericksburg and the expansion of them, including the baseball stadium, has actually excited companies like Funland. I had the unique opportunity to speak to the owner of Funland today. There's 2 locations. There's one in Fairfax and there's one here. And he is very excited about the opportunities and new entertainment venues that are occurring in the city of Fredericksburg, which is a compliment to the city council and to its leadership. What he is saying is during COVID and the adverse impacts during COVID, they took a completely different approach. They took an approach of investing into their business and into the facility at Central Park. They have invested with this new tower, this unique ride. They are investing $2+ million in that local business, including a rebranding effort. They've increased their online sales capabilities. They have seen growth in their visitors to the location, even without this new ride. As you may recall the go-kart ride that's recently been installed out there, and other investments. So this is a unique opportunity for them, and I think a good opportunity for the city as well, and for Central Park, quite honestly, to attract new consumers to that location. They've got a new motto, is come early, stay late. And they are working with local businesses, including hotels in the area. Now there's yet another entertainment opportunity and venue in the city of Fredericksburg, close by to the baseball stadium and to our hospitality investments in the city. So they're very excited about this opportunity. As you probably know, they've been in the top 50 employers in the city of Fredericksburg for some time, I think around 30 or 34. They attract close to 100,000 people a year to that location. It's pre-COVID. And again, they're seeing those numbers tick back up, which is very, very exciting and a unique opportunity, I think, for us all. Most of their, of course, we're all looking at Central Park for new investment and redevelopment, which is going to take some time. But for those who are concerned about whether the ride will somehow distract any sort of new investment, I think that's something that we all need to understand, that the more people that we can attract to our shopping areas and to our retail and restaurant areas, the better for all businesses in Central Park. And remember, a lot of the activity that happens in Funland happens mostly on the weekends. So during the week, there's not a whole lot of activity. The summer, there's a bit of an uptick, but most of this is happening on the weekend. So again, I think a minimal impact on any of the other businesses in that location. In fact, I think this will be an asset having this unique ride at that location. So we are looking for volunteers for those who want to take the first ride.